SA, I remember being quite a good player. York is also a good player. These names, Varans, might look familiar, but I don't recognize the other names here. Alright, let's go.
Medium levels of water found. High levels of
Lots of aluminum. If I can find a high iron, I'll definitely plant tons of aluminum. Insane amounts of aluminum. Plenty of water. Alright, let's go expansive right here. Drop a mine right here. And we'll go into the triple steel.
Ooh, a geothermal vent. That will be useful.
Upgrade. Apparently there was a geothermal vent. Let's claim that. Quite a few. Tons and tons of aluminum here. In fact, let's claim a geothermal that's not in the center of the map. Let's delete that one. Psychologically, do people... I guess I do often look in the corners of the map, but let's take that one instead. And what do we want to get into next? Let's see what the silicon looks like. There's a whole bunch of silicon over here. Let's start quarrying that. We need to sell down some other stuff. Sell down some of that aluminum. That going.
Scientific colony expanded.
Yeah, we've got a nice double mine here. 1 aluminum and 1.5 iron per second. Someone could easily go and underground nuke that out of jealousy. We'll start these guys on auto supply. And although the price of iron, well, we're still better at steel, and in a triangle, it's 1 for 1. Alright, how close am I here? We just need some more steel in. And what else do we want to start mining? We could start getting glass out. That seems wise. We can get a 12,000, but that's it. Alright, we can let that go. And yeah, we'll sell down the carbon and the silicon to drop. Well, we're not quite there yet. Sell down a little more aluminum. Get the geothermal going. And while it's building, we need to save up enough to get the goon squad. We will, however, turn off auto supply. And is there anything else I could possibly sell down here? Aluminum is worthless. Iron is super expensive. I don't want to get into the double mine situation again though, because there's nothing I really want to build out there. I suppose we could switch that over to like steel, or what's the height here? Height is low. Okay, let's swap one of these out. Well, someone's already got the mutiny ready. We really need to free up cash. Alright, so now we've got 2 claims to play with, but we don't have any money. That's because we went triple steel, which apparently was a bad idea. It looks like nearly everyone else did that as well. Someone's already getting into glass here. Let's see, we can sell some of this down. Needs iron. Let's get our own glass out, although with everyone else going into glass, it's not going to be worth quite so much. Water is reasonable, and it's only going to get better. Let's see. Could drop a water pump there or over here. Alright, and we'll fit in 1 glass. It might... Oh, steel is worthless. Alright, let's get rid of one of those. And we'll put in a glass plant. Needs a bunch of other stuff. What are the resources? Steel and carbon. Carbon is fairly expensive. Also get into carbon. Carbon seems to be fairly rare. Alright, let's start quarrying that carbon then. And we'll just straight up turn those iron mines, or the steel mills off. Jeez, the price of iron is ridiculous. And we could definitely pick up carbon scrapping here. That would be very good. Someone tried to mutiny our geothermal.
6,000.
Just sail around that ridge. Geothermal over here. Let's steal that. I'll go to 12,000. I think carbon's not going to be absurd, but it's going to be good here. There isn't a lot of carbon, so we'll be happy to have that. And let's drop the glass. And we can build these guys out later. Let's just commit to glass here. Price of carbon's high. Sell down the iron. Okay. So we're making nice money off of the power. Getting ready to enter level 2. Once we have the glass, we'll go and do that, but we definitely need to turn on auto supply and sell down stuff to make that happen. So sell down a little of the iron. Got water coming in. We want to get into reactors with our level 3 HQ. And let's see what everyone's doing here. Steel, reactor, aluminum, solar, water, and glass. Geothermal, 3 geothermals on the map. Steel distantly. Steel, aluminum, reactor. You need my geothermal. Alright, well, we need to free up some more money. Steel's coming back in price. We'll probably want to build out steel mills. Grab the upgrade.
We have increased our potential production rates by a lot.
We'll build out one steel mill and then go into reactors to the north. Alright, now as for our mutiny thing, what can I sell down here? Carbon. Sell down a bunch of that. Grab a goon squad. And when does this thing end? In 66 seconds. Put on some glass. Let's see, can I goon squad that while it's not mine? It'll stop someone from dynamiting it. Apparently, I cannot. Fair enough. Okay, sold out fuel, oxygen, steel versus iron. Turn our steel plant off again. This is kind of funny. Chemicals though. Chemicals are worth a lot. We could get into chemicals. I think I'll leave one steel plant here. Turn that back on.
Land is available for auction. Bidding will begin at.
And a geothermal plot. I could pick that up for really cheap, but I missed out. That's fine. So then some glass. We are ready for the upgrade, but we'll just wait for the aluminum and steel to trickle in naturally. Well, steel's super cheap right now. I don't want to buy any to raise the price for everyone else. A lot of these guys are still running their steel triangles, so we don't want to. We want them to suffer for that. Not because we don't like them, but because we want to win. And there's that mutiny ending. Power is only at 30 though, so maybe we don't need the goon squad on that. Let's see. Good money off of glass.
Scientific colony expanded.
We probably want to get to farms here. How close are we? That's a really cheap upgrade. We'll probably just take it then. Needs water. Start auto supply. And we'll upgrade and get into chemicals.
Thanks to the infrastructure boost you approved. We'll be able to ship
Which, for whatever reason, are quite expensive right now. Let's see. What do I want to defend? We'll buy up a goon squad. And food. Get some farms going somewhere. Let's see, I can also grab patent lab. And carbon is still doing really well. I'm getting carbon from somewhere on the map, right there. We could drop another carbon quarry, but I do have carbon scrubbing. But, let's see, the only other carbon on the map is over here. So, if we take the 2 tiles, get a bonus, we can get good money off of that. Let's sell this down. Sell down a little glass.
Trying to break our stuff.
Losing money to power. Let's drop... Well, what's the height here? It's not fantastic. We could drop another geothermal. And looks like other people are trying to move into carbon here. Okay, so there is another spot of carbon on the map. I didn't need to go for that, especially since I have carbon scrubbing. Let's go for the upgrade then. See what York's up to. Scientific, lots of power. Upgrade.
Our domination grows.
Another lab. And then a patent lab. We got water over here. We probably want to switch into farms. Down another water pump.
Auctioning their services to the highest bidder.
And we'll set up a farm array. Let's see, extending out of the iron. I guess we'd be least disappointed if our iron got shut down. Oh, damn it. I bid myself up there. And it still gave me the auction. Well, an extra $1,000 here or there. Who's really counting? So that's something that's coming in the patch where you can't bid yourself up. And we can definitely turn the fuel production there off. Do I want this guy, Goons got protected, given the price of power? Yes, I do. And we should probably blow up someone else's geothermal. Who needs to be slowed down slightly? This guy is getting power from wind. Alright, let's drop an EMP right there. We could mutiny that. Get a whole bunch of money from power. Needs fuel. We need to start auto supply. And more farms. Start auto supply. Farm. And then we can replace some of the stuff with Offworlds later. Okay. But we do need to check the Offworld price. That's pretty important. 400. 400 for food looks like the best we're gonna get, unless chemicals 450. We could sell chemicals Offworld. That'd be fine, especially since we have carbon scrubbing. Alright, so we'll get into Offworlds eventually. Our debt is being erased. Our water was frozen down. Good money in chemicals, carbon, making us good money there too. Buy a few of our shares. Pay down our debt, and we'll start investing in York since he did hit level 5 here. Alright, apparently there's a steel shortage coming. Probably lose a bunch of money if I get in there now. Well, no one's got hacker arrays, that's natural then. We'll just sell that down now. Okay, tons of iron. These guys are frozen. Could keep buying into York and have another mutiny. See, what do I want to mutiny here? Ooh, oxygen is really cheap. Sure, we can buy some of that. Cold fusion, we don't want to get into that. I have this bad habit of just clicking on that button, regardless of what pops up. It'd be nice if our food wasn't frozen. That's definitely true. Keep on buying into York here. What do I want to steal? I could get back into steel. Let's scrap these guys. Delete, 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 and put a steel triangle back up. And let's see what this Joker's up to. He's got a steel triangle. Their steel is finally paying off. They've been in it all game. Price of power is going down. Price of food is good. But our farms are frozen. What we should be doing here Price of chemicals. Oh well, I have carbon scrubbing. It's just the power and fuel that I'm paying for. So we can leave that running, although... Okay, we'll turn them off for now. We'll place them with something later. Let's sell down a little more glass. Grab a claim. Put in another farm. And... Let's see now. Time to get into Offworlds? I believe so. We're not... we were getting a whole bunch of money briefly off of... well, I guess we got a little ahead of ourselves. We should have deleted that after we had the cash for Offworlds. We could hack our carbon. People are probably using all their carbon for chemicals, so that seems like a good plan. Let's definitely try to get into that. That's definitely going to be frozen down. I'll want to drop some sort of a goon squad there. And yeah, we could definitely mutiny a water pump, but probably not off of scientific. I'd want to get the full value out of that. But everyone is scientific here. Okay, and the robotic doesn't have any water. Okay, well, we'll go after York then. Let's see. Only for a minute. Better than nothing.
Colony expanded.
And our efficiency at these farms is actually not that high. We'll just turn them off. And we'll start a carbon short.
New land is
We
available
can
for
afford it.
auction.
Carbon shortage coming. Great. And we did bid on those pirates. I totally forgot. We don't want the geothermal. Let's see. If we are aiming to buy out York, we should steal something from him. Chemicals we don't like. Food we do like.
Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits.
And someone went and blew that up. Blew up the water we had mutinied. Sell down the water. Sell down a little steel. Glass is not worth very much anymore. We can turn the chem labs back on. The price versus fuel has improved again, although it's not really worth all that much. Price of power makes this stuff not really worthwhile. We did say we wanted a goon squad on the hacker array because someone could put a power surge there and also pick up all of our farms. So get rid of that. Well now. SA's got 2 Offworlds online. Wow. Okay, well, something needs to be done about this guy. Could start buying into him. And we need to get our own Offworlds online. Price of water is insane. These guys need iron. They should be on auto supply iron.
Our hackers have compromised the trading servers. Price manipulation begins shortly.
Okay. Let's buy a little into carbon here. We already have a huge pile, so I don't know if that was strictly necessary. If someone else has a stockpile of carbon, though, they can definitely get in here and undercut us. Do we want to short carbon a second time? I think we do. We don't have the cash for that, though. We'll have to wait until we sell down some stuff. Alright, so no one... I don't see the price of carbon going down. No one else is in carbon. We can just short that repeatedly. In fact, we could go into multiple hacker arrays here. Let's delete this. Put out another hacker array. We need a bunch of electronics. We could scrap all of this stuff. Silicon's fairly cheap. Alright, let's scrap all this stuff and get into electronics.
Let this be a lesson to all. Screw with us, and we screw with you.
Your stock is being bought.
Meanwhile, our stock's being bought. That's not good.
New patent.
Pay down some of our debt here.
Bidding will begin at
Virtual reality would be worth getting into if we can pick it up for cheap, under, say, 12,000. Should probably get Offworld too. Turn the farms back on.
Being bought.
Place one of the glass with a pleasure dome.
Is being bought.
Ooh, they're after my stock. Oh no. Sell down some of the carbon we just bought into. Pay down that debt. Price of electronics is going way up. Start auto supply.
Break our stuff.
Okay, good. That's been defended. Drop a pleasure dome.
Your stock is being bought.
And we can free up some more money right here. Buy our last share. And then pay down our debt.
Our hackers have compromised the trading servers. Price manipulation.
Alright, how much is it going to cost us to short carbon another time? We can definitely turn the glass off. Price of water is going up.
Colony expanded.
Let's see, sell down some more. That wasn't the time to sell. 6,000. Okay, we'll do another carbon short. Drive that price way up. Do I want to go into multiple hacker arrays? I think I do. Let's delete this. It looks like we are the only person in carbon. So we'll go drive up 2 more. But we do need to start slowing these guys down. Let's see if these are Goon Squad protected. We can't get them both. Alright, over here, so frozen. If someone goes and bombs that, that'll be nice. Oh, seal's not even worth anything anymore. Okay, where's the money coming from? Can't be making that much off of the Offworld because the prices are lower, at least lower than they could be. We need to get rid of this glass. What are we going to slide in there instead? There's a food shortage coming. Buy a little into that. And fine, we can go Offworld too. Alright, let's do another carbon shortage. Get 2 of those going. And we could steal an Offworld for a minute from SA here.
The black
Our
market is
hackers have
online.
compromised the trading servers. Price manipulation begins.
Thank you, machines. Definitely want that.
New pack up for auction. Bidding will begin at
Not that I built my Offworld next to my base. Alright, let's steal this and ship a thing of food. Although chemicals is worth more. Okay, so with our own Offworld, we're going to ship chemicals. And let's see, the price of steel has crashed out. We want another. It's going to be 10,000 to short that, but it's going to be worthwhile. Ooh, lots of our farms frozen down. Alright, so we'll keep on shorting carbon here. And let's see, where do I want? Right here, we'll get rid of this steel mill. Put up another
Let this be a lesson to
Offworld.
all. Screw with us, and we screw.
And we've already bought into York quite a bit. What can I do to slow him down here? Fuel's worth a lot, we can take that out. All of our farms are down. It's definitely a bit of a pain.
Compromised the trading servers.
Okay, so this short is going to cost us 12,000. At a certain point, this will stop being worth it. Let's see, they're still doing chemicals, so I'm safe to sit on that. If I mouse over, can I tell how much I'll get if I sell everything? Would it be enough to get this guy? Alright, well, we're going to try it, and we're going to start buying into SA right now. Or we could just buy out York for his Offworlds. Maybe we'll buy out York for his Offworlds. Let's have a look at what he's got going. He only has 1 Offworld.
All the money.
Versus this guy with 2 Offworlds.
Our hackers have compromised the trading servers. Price manipulation.
Alright, so that's our 2 hacks off. This thing was blown up. This thing we can delete, and we'll abandon construction here and build the Offworld right here instead. And in this spot, we can put out 1 electronics, sure. Okay, once that price stops ticking up, we'll sell down all of our carbon and either buy out SA or York. In the meantime, though, let's sell down a little of this food, a bunch of these electronics, buy a share there. So, yeah, it's better to buy SA out first since SA owns some of York. Cold fusion, no, I don't want that. Oh yeah, look at that carbon stockpile. That's gonna pay off quite nicely. All right, let's just sell all of that down. Ooh, this is taking a while. And buy out SA.
Offworld shipment launched.
And
Look at
then
all the money.
buy out York. We could do another carbon surplus. That did work out fairly well for us. And double ship chemicals. Alright, how much is it going to cost to short carbon? 12,000. I don't know if that's going to pay off for us, but let's go and have a look at our recent acquisition and see if what they're making makes sense. Food is fine given the price of water. Fuel is also fine. Aluminum, well, it's worthless, but there's not something better we can put in there. Wind power is coming in, and this thing needs to be repaired. Thinking machines makes all that cheaper. And sell down. Sell down some chemicals. Sure. Some silicon.
Shipment launched. Look at all the money.
And what do we need? 300,000 for York.
Offworld
These guys are
shipment
still
launched.
shipping.
Look
Alright,
at
let's
all the
go and do a shortage on carbon again. Oh, did I click on steel shortage? Well, I've got a lot of steel, that's fine.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
And let's see, our offworlds are shipping chemicals for profit. We can sell down this water. And what else are we going to do? Maybe I want to cancel that steel shortage. What? York's gotten rid of some of his steel. Biker has gotten rid of his steel. Okay, so that's fine. We'll keep that going. We may as well buy a little into Biker as well. Though he doesn't have any offworlds. That bit is surprising, although he has bought out a bunch of other players. So we'll go for York. But I guess while he's cheap, while he has uncontrolled shares, we'll buy into him too. Sell this stuff down. Our steel mills are worthless. We'll get rid of
Offworld shipment
them.
launched.
And put in electronics, sure. And what are our farms like? Also worthless. Get one of these and put in a bay here. We can up our electronics production.
Look at all the
Stock's
money.
been sold.
And we can buy into York.
For auction. Bidding will begin at
We don't need any more claims. Ship all the food then, since we're out of chemicals.
Look at all the money.
And sell down. Alright, so there we go. Now it's just a matter of the timeout on stock buying. There we go.
Price manipulation begins shortly.
Since no one got into carbon, we were able to very slowly and very cautiously hack the price of carbon way up there. While we did invest a little in carbon and we had 3 point whatever carbon income per turn, and that turned into almost $600,000. Alright, let's start up another game then.